Hello and welcome. Right, yes, I have got the course ready. I think I've got enough seeds. I'm just going to get cracking straight away. And we're going to do the watering ourselves. I thought, yeah, I came off the last episode. Although I've got to be honest, I was saying about it being a short episode and then I did extend it quite some. In the end, it ended up being an hour session, so it was quite good. But we have got work to do, yes. We've got the, what have we got in there? What have we got in there? Stones? No, I don't think so. I don't think we didn't do any. Yeah, I've got that ready. It's filled. We did that last session, but I didn't actually top these up. So I wanted to top these up because this is our main business. It really is. It's the most important thing. Obviously, we're going into farming and we're at the very beginning of going into that. We've got a couple of, I say that as if like, yeah, we're not doing badly though. I mean, the fields are quite terrific. We have got a lot of, forest deforestation to do. Oh wow, the village didn't need much at all. Yeah, I am very much enjoying on Yarra Valley using the distributor. It is true. Then it would have actually done away with that problem of, I think I'm still in the same one. Let's just try that again. Yeah, it has. This has massively improved though. Yeah, the landscaping certainly has made a huge difference on this. We'll stick the remnants of this into the production shed because it always needs so we did do actually, yeah, that is a point. It could be stones in there. I might have stuck stones in there. Yeah, we did we? I thought we stuck it straight in here. I think we'd already done it, hadn't we? Yeah, I'm trying to think. Sorry, still not 100%. Oh wow, yeah, that is awful. Really terrible. You might have to do something. I might have to try and do a bit off camera, try and stack it, yeah, because it is awful. It's because of all the different levels. I did know this would be a little bit, some of it we've fixed, it's sort of, but yeah, it is a little bit nasty. Right, let's have a look at the productions. It is our bread and butter. It is the most important thing that we've actually got going. So we've got that. We know the waters for the seeds are smashing. Oh wow, manure's fantastic as well. That's hardly going down at all. Raisins are 5 tons of grapes in there. It's doing quite nicely. Yeah, I'm quite chuffed with it, and it's doing very well. That grapeseed oil is obviously stupendously brilliant. The straw is distributing, so that is actually working okay. We might need to upgrade it, but yeah, I want to be careful. The lime, we've got how many stones? 714, so that's nearly done. And the water, we've got 27 tons. That's enough to manage. Did we do any? Yeah, I was on about the herbicide. Oh, yeah, we've gone straight through that. Apologies for that disaster. Yes, as I forget his name. I would say one of the dancing guys. Yeah, I like the way he says it. I'm not in any way, shape or form gay. Not that there is anything wrong with that, yeah, but I know I'm just saying that I'm being truthful about my personal, yeah, I don't know what you'd call it really. We live in a topsy-turvy world where everything's gone, where you say one word and it gets taken out of context as if you meant it in a nasty way, and really, or as if you had an opinion against. Yeah, I am live and let live, definitely. I don't, and I'm certainly not one of those who ever was tempted, when it used to be a thing, gay bashing as they used to call it. Now, I've never been one that to ever think anything is answered with your fists in something a way like that. Let's have a look, because we will, if we have got one. Yeah, I'm getting the Let's Plays. Oh, we have. No, you were right. The very one that you were on about. So show on the map. I think we've left it down at the shop. And we should see a green beam light over there if I have. Right, smashing. Well, that's where we're going to go then. We'll leave that trundle. Do we set the lime going? I love the equipment we've got. I'm very pleased with the equipment. It's ever so strange as well. We've got the same baler, and I didn't realise until I just looked at it that exactly the same baler on Yarra Valley. It's very strange. Very strange. Right, we don't want fertiliser. Oh no, we do actually. We could do this first. Yeah, it's no harm, no foul. Yeah, this my favourite fertiliser spreader with 2 complete fills of the Supima and this. With 10.5 tons of lime, we did field 22 on Neverland. Yeah, quite amazing. Yeah, just a couple of hours ago, come off a session for that, and I felt a bit restless. I didn't do a very good job. I did a good job of the thing, but as always, when you're not feeling 100%, something always gives, and I didn't record the sound until the last minutes when I realised I hadn't got my microphone on, and I realised I've been talking to the air. I've recorded the session, and I'll add some sound on, which I hate doing, but I was going to time-lapse most of it anyway, so to be honest, it'll be time-lapsed. Anyway, right, so I've got herbicide 29 tons, which that is fine. I don't know if we can... Why did I come in here? This is true. Why did I come in here? Oh, I know why I did come in here. I was going to stick the course on, wasn't I? And then I got sidetracked, as I frequently do. So this would be CP4. I don't think we've got one. I don't think we have... No, we haven't. Because normally I do it myself, but, you know, we want to go down the shot, so... Yeah, that's the right one. And we only want one headland, because we'll be lucky to actually do that. Yeah, that's about what I expected. And save course, activate, 36 metres. Now, with the trouble is, we might well be catching up now. Oh, okay. We might now be catching up with exactly where that is. Let's just hang around for a minute, because I really would like to... Now then, are you moving or what? Or are you just sitting there? Oh, no, you were making your mind up. You were formulating a plan of action. That I do understand, I really do. Now then, I believe... Oh, no, we've got the fastest. We have got the fast vent. We're going to zip down there. Do we show that? No, it's boring. It really is. Yeah, I'm going to bring you back in when we've gone down to the shop and brought you back. So I'm going to see you shortly. One other thing, yes, I just thought I'm going to do this on camera because I don't like buying things and just whisking them up to the top. We'll get this repaired, and I'm going to get the front thing that isn't really the front thing, but I've been using it in this because it's such a fantastic mod. It is, and I do like to give somewhere it's is just, yeah, it's a bit hard to find this one. Yeah, it's in miscellaneous, I think. Yeah, it is fantastic. It really is. I've used it quite frequently now. You'll have seen it. Well, if you've watched any of my Let's Plays, you will have seen this because it is becoming a thing of choice. This front tank that's cheaper than the standard ones, but not only that, you could use it as a small waterer as well. So the combination liquid tank, 3,000 litres, we will have it as liquid fertilizer herbicide, and that is £3,000. Yes, fantastic. So let's grab that. We'll repair this first, and then we're going to tear off up. Yeah, one of them's finished. I think that will be the cedar, if I'm honest. Now remember, it's about there. It's roughly here-ish. Or to put a blob of thing on the ground, because I always think it detracts when you're faffing around like this. And that's all my life, even with the repair. Wow, that's still... It is an expensive... Right, blocked by an object. Right, okie doke. Should we send this up with a worker? Will a worker manage to do it? That is the question. Well, we can have a go. We'll see if it can go across, and we'll map hop. Yeah, let's drive on this road. I'm not sure. Yeah, JMGaming's normally... Rhombos is a little bit ropey with its AI splines, but I don't think at the very end when I was on it, I actually... It improved it and it worked perfectly well. Right, so if we just stick that on the edge of our field, I'm not sure if they don't always like fields. Yeah, let's try that again. Okay, let's go and sort that mess out first. Yeah, let's just go and do that. Actually, it was the other way round. Yeah. Should have known that. Did the fertilizer... I think the fertilizer spreader actually got whacked or something, because I don't think it quite finished. Looking at that. Ooh. I caught it with my mirror. I thought I'd actually avoid that. Yeah, just crack on and ignore it. I'm a terror for that. I am, yeah. Oh, especially when you're tired. You do really silly things and you're stubborn to the point of daftness, really. Right, yeah, I think it missed this section in the middle. So we'll get this, we'll top up the lime, and then we're going to pop back down and we're going to manually drive that up whilst the liming gets done on the field. So we'll just finish that. A bit of first, I do like it when it's at this stage when you've got a couple of fields, especially if you're not feeling very well. I think it's perfect for that type of thing. Yeah, it's not too... Oh, no, that'll do nicely. Right, no, I think we can run up the field, it's not that far. And then we'll do a run down with this. And we'll go and rest. Yeah, we'll eject the fertiliser and... Yeah, go on then, let's do it that way. Fantastic. I do love it when a plan comes together, which is I do love saying that. I do. It's the A team eat your heart out. Well, they were a bit special, the A team, really, because they're one of the few sort of heroic teams. I mean, admittedly wrong, it's very tongue-in-cheek. There's no way that they'd not be able to kill somebody, but they were very anti-killing people, even in the new one, which I actually quite like. There are very few. Most films are all violent, and they really don't mind killing anybody, which is, yeah, quite horrific, really. Right, so we need to do that. Grab the lime, which I think we will be okay with what we've got here. Yeah, and again, this is like Yarra Valley in so much as we're a long way away from the shop, so in some ways we have got to rely on our partner, and I think that is the place, really, when you're a long way and it's such a lot. Don't get me wrong, I've done that on Stone Valley. With the right set of equipment, you can easily pop. Now, can we? Yeah, well, this is the super duper spreader, really. So I think if anything can manage for 2.4 tons of lime to do a little field like this, I think this is the one that will do it. Alright, so then set that going, and we are going to pop down the shop and we're going to go and rescue our tractor and bring our prize back from the shop, because it is fairly fast, let's be honest. It is a super duper tractor. Let's see this time if we can actually follow the proper route without going along the edges of fields. There's got to be the trouble is, it isn't, is it? It actually does go, this particular one, right up the edge of the the river. Oh, I've done it again. Exactly the same place. Yeah. Apologies. It is. It's true. I've got to learn the better ways. And luckily, I'm going to sneak straight across here, because at the minute there's nothing on. Well, there is, but there's nothing. Nothing given. We're going to go right past that tree again and crash right into it, because we've got to find a better way than this. Yeah, there's got to be a better way. I know JMGaming will have done it, and I've obviously totally found the wrong way, going across people's, well, the edge of. I mean, well, I did go across that one, I admit it, but there was nothing in it, so no harm, no foul. Hopefully the farm didn't see me and they won't be sending me a letter through the post, like, yeah, tell me off. Because it is, well, it's a game, isn't it? But yeah, nevertheless. Aha, so this is one of those spots. It is. Now then, can we... This is a crossing place. Now we've found the proper road. So yeah, we've got to... I think what we've got to do is go back down that route one time and see where it leads to. Our route is straight across. Is it? I'm not sure. I think that's the field edge. I don't think that's the right one. We have to do... No, it is. It's a head, and then it quickly goes to the right. Yeah, this is us here. And we will indicate, even if a little late. Fantastic. So that's the liming done, the fertilising done, the seeding done on both of our fields. Through the winter we've got to... this comes through Agres and quite a long way through. No. Oh. Yeah, apologies. I have all fingers and thumbs, I know it. I only come on here because I'm feeling a bit restless. I needed to concentrate on something. Yeah. So I came on and did it. So yeah, epic crashes are probably likely. I'm being honest now. Right, okay. So yeah, no, we can swing at a left, go down. I think we need to go over a field though. I don't think this is the proper way. I think this leads... There is the bridge though somewhere around here. So I think we need to look and find where the bridge is. It's further, I think it's down there. Oh, it's a long way down there. Good job this is... I've done it again, haven't I? Literally. Good job this is ruined crop. Oh, I thought there was a bridge down here. There is a proper route down here though, if... Yeah, this is the way that we normally go. We normally go further down the road and then literally there is a way for us, a proper track. So we will try and find that. Yeah. Well, I wasn't expecting great things from this particular session, but yeah, we're still going to achieve it. Let's face it, in real life, you don't just give in when you don't feel terribly well. You have got to crack on, so... Yeah, and that's what I thought. Right, okay, so this I think is where I'm thinking about the crossover. There's a bridge to the left somewhere over here, I think. This, I think, is this part of the field that we're going to buy as our next purchase? There's a proper field 21 that we're just passing. When I say proper... Oh, no, it really is. It is that one there. Here's the bridge. It is, and here's the cactus, singular. Very beautiful, I've got to be honest. There's some fantastic tiny details on this map that I really do love, and I would say I'm really glad that we did come back. So at the minute I'm only running Yarra Valley. I am going on the big Let's Plays as soon as I can, whenever I can, but as this morning really, yeah, Neverland really taught me that I wasn't really up to it. Yeah, it schooled me, as these things frequently do when you're not at your best. Still, I did achieve it. I'm glad I did it. I don't regret it, but it did sort of tell me that I'm not quite as ready for one of the big ones as I think I am. So yeah, I'm still wanting to crack on. Now then. Why will that not grab the herbicide? Perhaps it only does things from... Oh. Oh, is this a weird thing, or have we got like a mod crash, or... Please, is it the level? Please tell me. I'm sure we had some. Can we... I know how we can do it. We can yeah, let's grab the proper tanker and let's overload from it. That might work. Yeah. This game always requires a little bit of lateral thinking. Let's also stick that back where it was. Well, no, we've got... Well, yeah, not... We're going to stick this, actually, pride of place, because it deserves it. Oh, wow, we didn't use much seed. We're going to stick that in there, I think. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. I am. It's and also it's in the right place. Yeah, this is what I was saying about English farmyards, about the fact that you often they get cluttered, and because people try to squeeze too much into a space, and then they make it awkward to turn in and out. And yeah, I don't want to go that way. Not every English farmyard is like that, but there are a lot that are. Yeah, I think it must be something about English people trying to maximise on space, which I don't blame them. It's not a bad thing at all. But yeah, I particularly would sooner have yeah, less things, and it would be less cluttered than right. So then I believe we need to see if we can grab this out of that, because that's a little bit strange that neither of those will allow me to take anything from... Is it big? Oh no, it's not. It's liquid though. Oh no, but then yeah. It is liquid, but I think we can put this in the silo, I think. But can we fill? I think we can overload, but I'm not sure we can fill from that. If these are awkward, both of them, I think we'll just stick this in the middle like that, and we'll start overloading, and we'll do the same for the front. That was quick. Now that doesn't look like you can do that from there. I think this is like proper thinks only. Now, will the Omatana let you empty that like as a proper pallet, or no, it won't? I didn't think he would. Right, okay, let's switch that off. Let's see, can we empty that into the silo? I can't remember if this does liquids. A lot of them, when they say multi-fruit, basically mean that it's a bulk, whatever products are in them on the map. But sometimes they're a bit funny with oh, no, it's not. It's multi-fruit, but it's not liquids. Well, we could, if that is the case, we could do something special. Right. Now then, liquids. Let's stick something somewhere. I think down there. I think that's still our land. Yeah, this is a fantastic mod. It really is. I think it's under silos, and it is. Yeah, liquid is amazing. It is. I've used it on quite a few Let's Plays. Yeah, will it pick it up from this though? It's 1,000 to actually do it. You can also do it with the silver things as well. Yeah, it's 5,000. I think that's true actually. I'm sure those silver ones, not those. Nope. I think it's silo. No, I think it's containers. Yeah, they're all over the place, aren't they? Yeah, the meridians, there are. Yeah, these are the ones that actually do liquids. Feed, I'm sure it's this one. Liquids. 100,000 tons, more than enough. Now, always get. Yeah, we need to switch. I've done my age-old thing of not switching on interactive zone markers, which is my usual trick, which is that one there, and that one there. And let's try that again. Containers. I love the way it switches itself off completely. And so we need it. Yeah, this is going to do quite a bit of leveling, really. We need to do. Oh, yeah, that was sort of to be expected, I suppose. Let's do a little bit of smoothing. You can always, well, nearly always, get rid of it on the road. It's something special about the roads. It should just shrink it to, yeah, like a little tiny platform where it doesn't actually affect things too badly. We should be fine with doing that. Yeah, that's not. It's going to be a little bit bumpy, but not terrible. Right, let's go take that down. Stick that in and see if this will actually work after all that. But yeah, the thing is I love about this is at least if it's not going to work, it didn't cost an awful lot. Yeah, there's nothing more soul destroying than actually picking the wrong one. I thought we'd fallen at the first hurdle. I really did. Right, so it's definitely the front. I hope I remember that. Stick that in there. I think we still need a bit more salt, really. That's not an awful lot of herbicide, although, yeah, I suppose we only did it half-heartedly. We really weren't that worried when we did this initially, so now we are. Yes, I do love our equipment. I'm really very pleased with our setup completely. Very, very pleased. It's very nice having the fence as we have. And it's nice to have my old Partner 82 Studios on this one as well. I very recently haven't done that, so it's nice. I think I recognised I was becoming overly used. Yeah, I used it overly much, really. This is going to be strange because this is going to have more storage at the front than it is at the back. I think I'm right. So we're going to use our brain now. Yeah, and refill spray. Yeah, and we're going to have to do it the other way, which it looks like this only fills from pallets, which that's not terrible. Ooh, the amount of times I do that is ridiculous. Yeah, we need to do it from here. If I can get the level right for it to actually... Oh, it looks like this only fills from that as well. Oh. Well, that's a bit faffy. Will it fill from the multi-fruit? Yeah, because this is getting silly now. It really is. It really shouldn't be this difficult though. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Is this one where you need to actually open the cover? That might actually make a difference. Oh dear. But the other one I really do think is, now we can refill the fuel tank, so that is definitely right. We can drop that one and we'll refill the fuel tank again. Yeah, I mean this is going to be bigger at the front than it is us, which is quite amazing. Right, fantastic. Right, start. Oh, we can overload. Wow, we can actually fill the front tank. Amazing. Or are we overloading? We actually overloaded straight back to the... Yeah, it doesn't mean that at all. Right, so we need to empty that again. We'll fill the front. I know we don't need to. It's as well overkill. It really is. But, yeah, at least we might not... Yeah, let's... Actually, a sensible person would have left that there. Right, fantastic. Okie doke. I think we're going to do this ourselves. I do. We're going to rescue the other tractor off this, and we're going to unfold. And whilst that is unfolding, we're going to rescue that. Oh, it was no. It does say it needs rolling. I'm not. I'm going to hang on to what we've got. I know it's a tiny bonus, and I'm willing to lose it. It's not the end of the world. It really isn't. So, do you know, the weeding? I'm not prepared to take a hit from that. I certainly am prepared to take a hit from the rolling, because it's not nowhere near as nasty. Never prepared to take a hit from the... I also need to do that a little bit at the beginning. I don't know why. Somehow that... Yeah, I realise this is quite a small spray, but you know, it's not that small. It's well, it was a very, very... I've never seen such a reasonable amount as that was. Right, so if we go to the subpoena, start overloading, stick that in there, and we will stick that with that, and we'll do that. That's only a little bit. I think we'll fill that top bat up the back, that is, and we'll just fill it up till that's full, which I think that's what it means. And then we will... No, there's not going to be enough. Not enough space. I want to go... Brilliant. I didn't think it'd do that, actually. Now, this is very good at casting things out. I don't think I've ever once heard this one say that it's there's no room to do it. Whereas you do often get that with most of the others. You really do. So then we've got 2 fields. I'm going to time lapse this because we've got quite a lot of this to do. We've got 2 full fields, so I am going to go straight into a little bit of a time lapse. I'm going to say my words, and we'll see you guys and gals on the other side. Well, that was the quickest one I'd ever done. I'd forgotten we'd actually, yeah, we actually did plough that one, didn't we? So that doesn't need any doing. And with Eastone, we were very, very thorough. So that, as a consequence of that, we actually get. I did notice as well that our score is quite considerably good. It really is. I was very pleased with it. I expected us to have quite a nasty score. Ooh. No, I think I'm getting mixed up with Yarra Valley where it's 80 odd, 70 or 80. So still not terrible. No, not really. Right. So then, where are we sticking? Well, I think the front tank really could go under the overhang of the windmill, because it does make a very good thing for little things like this where it would protect it. Right, so now this can go in. I think it can clear the, because we can't stick everything in the no, it is a little taller than you think. Actually though, thinking about this, it could really go there, because there is an overhang, almost completely covered, almost. But yeah, it's not bad. And again, in real life, I'd probably sheet it as well. Although it is, I suppose it's like anything. If it's maintained well, it shouldn't really be terrible. So then, remind myself what was in the sales. I know I would have. That's right. I remember having the conversation about the 6 metre being too big. I think it would. I couldn't think of the Ziegler's name, but I think it'd cope with a Ziegler. But I certainly don't think it would cope with anything more. Right. So then, I think we'll stick that back in there. I do like the fact that actually the sheds that we've got presently can. Well, actually, I was forgetting about the one at the bottom. Yeah, pretty much we can cope with what we've got now, which is a nice place to be. We did have our stuff scattered. It feels a bit more like a farm now than it does a field and a collection of equipment, so I'm quite pleased. Yeah, I mean, I know this is, I do love it. I have, and I'm not going back on what I said. I know that like there's only a limited amount, but when you consider this is really part of the silo, I would be more than willing to pay 11,000 just for a silo. So to have a set of sheds, I mean, yeah, that was a nice surprise to actually be able to manage to stick the header in there, which that's nice. And then there's the harvester managed to go in the back bit, and then that, and then obviously I do like the way we've done it on this Let's Play. Yarra Valley, I've done it a bit weird. I've gone a little bit long with the thing, but I do think that's quite nice. I do. I know we have, sort of limited on our things here, so we should now say just needs rolling. We do indeed. We are going to rest now. If I remember rightly, we have now I think this is not, I don't think it had anything to do with, because this is floating on my other one as well. And if you do, let me just save it. Let me save the game and I shall show you what I mean. Well, that's if it does it. Last time we tried this on one of the other Let's Plays, if you try and stick something, it does something weird. So I'll try. That's why I wanted to say, just in case it does. If you do the, now it'll probably make me a line now, and we'll lift it nice. See, that's not bad. That's doing what? Oh, just tiny touch of smooth. Brilliant. Yeah, last time we did that on Thornton, it did a weird thing, and like, yeah, no, it's still a bit floaty actually. Let's try and fix this a little bit. I don't like floaty things. It's weird. I know it's amazing what bothers you and what doesn't bother you. None of us can help really. The way we've built, things that we do and don't like, it is just the way we're all built really. I think that's as good as you can get it ish. It's not terrible. Oh, only I've half covered the mat again. Let's try that once more. That's it, that'll do nicely. Yeah, we're going to sleep through till the morning. We've got all of our productions going. Yes, I know I've missed that one, haven't I? That really needs sorting, but we're going to go sleep through till... Have we done everything? We've done all of our fields. I do like where we are. Yeah, we've done all of the work that's necessary for those fields. Are we good, or do we? No, it's August. We're going to do that in the winter. We are. And we are going to go through till 9 o'clock. We'll check the sales, and I think we're going to crack on. We'll see what we get from our bit of a... Oh, are we selling? That is a point. Are we selling? I think we are. Yeah, because we did sort of say that the selling on this was fairly, yeah, there's only like a little tiny bit. Oh, we're definitely selling, yeah, because that's not all through that. Oh, the Supima again. The other thing is, it can be used as a normal trailer, but would you do that? I've never seen that one. Gyrax, cultivator. Do we need a cultivator? We've got a no-till, so again, it's you plough if you need, and then yeah, we're going to have to plough to create our fields, and then do it now. We've got a Supima, we've got one already. Typical. And doesn't that show that you buy one? Did we buy it new? I thought we got it on sale. Right, 106,793. Now then, the other thing, we did say we were going to do olives. I was going to go for the ones that I've got on Yarra Valley, but I'm not going to, because we've already got them on Yarra Valley. I think we're going to go for the olives that I've had before, which is the olive trees, and I think we're going to go with these down in our bit. Let's go up, need to go high, and then it'll let you zip across really fast. I'm thinking down here a little olive grove. I do think it would be perfect. Or I thought we were going to do, that's true actually, I was going to do the olive groves along the tree edges, because olives and grapes really don't mind mountainous things, so to me it seems more, we did clear this already, so do we just do, because I'm not trying to go massive. Let's sit here and yeah, see if we can actually get, it's going to do some weird leveling. We might need to, well, do we see how big it is and then work with it really? So we are looking for productions, greenhouses, I think. It's the exotic orchard. I didn't realise you could actually place those. Well, that's something to. We might actually do some of these other ones as well. We're actually making flowers. I would like to do that. We might do that down at the bottom. I'd like to, yeah, I do like all my Let's Plays, and I do realise that I look at them myself in editing and I think you're a bit samey. You know, like I do plants. Okay. Water and her, yeah, that's another one that I've not done. I've never done the maple syrup, but we're in Spain. I don't mean that you couldn't do it, but here we go, the olive tree, Matana, it's that one. Now then, is this guy? I don't think it is. I can't remember how this actually goes. That's a lot of leveling though. Oh, okay. No, that's it's yeah. Trying to picture where we can do this without it affecting. Right. Okay. Olive tree. I think it pops to the tree once you actually do the... Now then, that is a point. Wouldn't we be sensible now to actually do the distributor? And also to learn my lesson from Yarra Valley. Very old school in so much as I put things next to things. That's not really necessary. It really isn't. You should really put the distributor in the best possible place for yourself so that it's easily accessible. I'm thinking... and it is, do I remember where it is? I think it's in production, and it is a production, and it's quite far on if I remember rightly. This is super duper. It is my favourite one of this type. There is the I think I did used to have the distributor, just the distributor. I might still have it in. I don't know, that I can't recall removing it, but I think it did have some issues, so I may have done, I'm not sure. So if we don't see it, I ticked everything coming in today, so yeah, I think I did. I think I realised that the open air garden, the distributor, did everything that we needed it to do. So probably wouldn't be. No. I think. Do we stick this up here? Also, it might do some levelling and actually help us out and actually make that higher. Now then, remember, it's this is a weird one. It should lift that up a little and take the bottom down. Yeah, that worked as good as I hoped it would. Now then, let's stick these zone markers on for a minute, because I'd like to do something special. I'd like to put like yeah, no, it's filled already. Let's just take this one over whilst we've got those, and then I'm going to put something down to make it look, yeah, to make it look right, basically. Let's stick this. Yeah, I have got it right. It's there. That's actually, that works all right. Now I think we might have to soften this a little, because it's, or even better, I know what we need to do. We need to level from that to the road. Now, I'm not sure if it might go above the road, but you know, this we are really, this is quite a difficult set of circumstances. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I think we need to soften now a little. I wish I could do the hill things going down from a point better. I sort of can do it sometimes, but I don't trust myself when I'm yeah, not at my best, because I don't think I'll do a good job. So yeah, I think that's not bad. I think that's going to be reasonable. And we also want, yeah, it's that side there is the one where you drop it in. Oh, it's still not quite. Oh no, it has. It's just a bit misleading. Do we? I think we need to do something about that. Yeah, I can't keep turning a blind eye to it. It really is awful. We have done it, of course, before. I think we'd level from here and take that up to there. I think it will literally take it up to the road. And then we'll soften it just a touch with the smallest softener just on that brow, to sort of take it think is nearly there. Nearly it is. It's not too shabby. It's not really nice, but right, yeah, well, let's also stick a, yeah, I did like it when I did this. I stuck a manhole cover. It's what? Oh, some. I didn't realise you could put a cactus down as well. That's quite nice. Yeah, the manhole. Yeah, I think the manhole cover's more than adequate on this one. Really. Yeah, this one here is the one that I like. And we do need to stick V mode on, of course, because it won't let me do it. And also we'll do that one over there. I think that's for picking up, which we very rarely do. But you know, yeah, we will. I think that'll do me. Let's switch those off again and see how we look. It's not perfect, I do realise that. This is going to be a very difficult one with all it, and also roads really make things awkward. So yeah, let's grab. Do we stick another tap over here? Oh wow, it's a little bit. I think we will. We can stick one at the back, I think. I think this is important, this kind of thing, of the fine-tuning. No, it's container. I am definitely right. It's just I think I've gone too far. It started. Yeah, I think if we stick that in the corner. Oh, which actually it will go naturally. Well, almost. Sometimes lets me do it. Sometimes it doesn't. Right, so if we go... Whoa, something nasty there. Yeah, now then, with the other tractor, while that's filling, yeah, let's use our noddle and let's grab. So then what do we need? We need, and this is going to cost me more than, oh, now what is in there? That looks more like grain than it does stones. It's wood chips. Right, let's stick that in. I do vaguely remember 462 litres. Actually thinking about it, now this is going to be a bit tough to do. Yeah, I thought I would. I'm going to say it is a bit, the angle's a bit. Ooh, I did say about the big fence. But this, I was talking about the other one, but how can we level up if we level up beforehand and try not to clip that. Yeah, I've made that more difficult for myself because of that very fact that we've got that there. I think if we straighten them now, we should pretty much do it. Well, we might hit the post, of course. Right, so then what do we want? We want some seeds. How much? We don't know. This doesn't go down a lot, so it is expensive. We're going to grab... why did we come that side when it's clearly the other way? Well, let's reverse in now, I think. Oh, yeah, all fingers and thumbs. I know it is definitely going to be true of me this session. This is more. Now then, yeah, we've got to try and avoid the. I've put those in the worst possible place, and that's not quite level. I insist on that being as right as I can get it. Right, seeds. No, it has to be seeds. It does. We do need some manure. I think we will stick 70 tons in because that can literally take that to wherever it needs to go to as well. And I can't remember how expensive it is on this map. We should compare it to Yarra Valley where it's 2,000 and odd. Oh no, this was a 70 tonner, that was a 40 odd. Yeah, that's about. I would say it's about the same. Right, now then we need to grab, I would say 10 tons of seeds. I think we need to grab some. I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab 10 tons. We're also going to buy some tonnage down at the... Yeah, no, I was thinking we've done the... Yeah, we need to stick this in and then speed time up by about an hour. And we will go straight over there because now we've made that a little bit bigger, we can actually sort of use this as a sort of turnaround plate. Oh yeah, I've forgotten about that. We dropped it off the top, didn't we? Oh, it is hitting something like an invisible barrier. Was right, yeah, definitely. It doesn't like, it's like as if there's a hidden thing right there. So do you know, that was a mistake. It's still as bad as it was, and at least I'm glad it's still done it. It makes me realise that I was totally right when I kept on hitting that barrier, and I was thinking, what on earth is that? What is happening? It really is. There is something there. So it was not such a wise idea to come around. It's a good job we did actually make this way, or else we wouldn't. Yeah, we would never have got out that other time. Yeah, I was trying every trick that I knew. So that'll do. Let's keep that there. Still a lot of damage there. Now then, how am I going to get to that angle? This is not. Yeah, this is not so easy as you'd think. Yeah, the production shed makes it awkward down there. Obviously, in real life, you would lower the road, but obviously the roads in the game are sort of, which is why I hate doing things near roads. But we really had little choice this time. It's well, I suppose we did in a way, but it was probably the best place for what we had in mind, and that, yeah, what can you do really? I think no, it's not. I think it's tough. No, I think we're hitting the bank a little. Yeah, I don't think it's quite. I think there's a bit of a bank effect at the top. I don't know, it might be horses. It does seem to be. Right, let's do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the other thing I always find when you're not terribly well. It's like, I have said this before, it's like everything comes up and from the ground and tries to stop everything working. It's like you've got to fight every single thing to make it work, where normally you would have no such problem. Right, okay, that definitely seems to me like we've got to, I think we're going to have to do that thing. I know I was trying not to do it, but I think we need to do it. So Yeah, can we do something about this? Is there anything we can do about the production shed bit? Is there anything we can do? I don't know. Maybe on that left-hand side. Let's have a little go. Let's try and fix this lot, because it does do you nutting when you got to face problems like this all the time. Yeah, now that's going over the road now. Right, come on, we can do this. We can. Let's just sort it. Yeah, you can tell you're doing it because it actually starts to go over the road, so I think we're just going to have to try and steer clear of going on it as well, as in as much as possible. There's bits of it, obviously, like this bit where we're going to have to do it right now. Is that? No, there's still bits there. Now, this was rough anyway. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to try to get rid of the bush. Yeah, well, that's not letting me do it. Right, okay, now that means we can see what we've got to deal with now, and I can see that there is. So let's try to do the IT sculpting. We think we need to level it first, otherwise we've not got anything to work with. But then you're going to do. No, I don't think we do need to. I think we need to do this. Now I need the help menu for this every single time. So set slope target point right is there, and slope 2 point from down here. Same again. And same again. And yeah, we're going to do this like that, I think. And then we're going to see. Yeah, I think what we need to do is do some painting. I think we need to make this a proper road, really, or it's going to be weird. And it will also show us how bumpy it is, to see if we actually managed to do what we set out to do. Did we make that turn around? Yeah, the other thing I'm going to do it now while we've got the landscaping tools out, is I'm going to make that. We need to. This is going to cost me. It really is. We need to dig into the hill a little bit, and yeah, because that is really struggled to get through there. I'm glad this is not FS19, because this would be costing me tens of thousands. It really is one of the most expensive things to do in FS19. Millions often it would cost you. Right, okay, let's do a bit of. Just, always forget about that. That caught me out that time, I've got to be honest. Yeah, and I think we'll do a bit of a road as well, with a bit of a swing space. I do want to. Yeah, I've got to pay more attention to this. I have said this in Yarra Valley. Right, now then, let's see. Did that actually do anything? It did look good, I've got to be honest. It did look like it really did do the job, but this is the real test. Will this now go straight up there like that and do its job? So it seems a bit tall there, might need to, but yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So we now need 10 tons of seeds. We will grab some. Yeah, that is we could. No, we've not got time. It is true, I keep saying I'm going to grab some seeds and then I don't grab some wheat and make some, but we are doing barley so we could really, yeah, I think going forwards we will be all right. So seeds, 10 tons. Yeah, And this is gonna be expensive. It really is. I do realise that, but hey ho, it is what it is. I'm not looking. Well over £1,000 per tonne. But yeah, I mean, it's not as cheap as the best we can do is 450 per tonne. The picking pack, yeah, I keep that in always for that very fact that it's got the best seeds. It's just, yeah, it's you can't lift it up over things. Yeah, it's got pallets sort of, or bags, but you can't lift the bags up and hover them over things like you can with almost all of the others. It's the only thing it won't really do. So I can live with that. It's not the end of the world. For how reasonable it is, yeah. It wouldn't be a bad idea for us to actually, when we've got quite a bit of cash, to actually get... Have we got a trailer? I know we can convert the little ones, and that's not a bad idea, but they're still a bit awkward. I think I'd sooner... Well, there is the TPS, for starters. That is quite good for very little money, and you can always... Oh, we've got one. That green trailer. They're sitting in the bushes over there. We have got one, so we could go and do a run, really. I think that's not a bad idea. So then, now if we speed time up and get... Well, we need to go into the distributor first. And we need to... Will it be at the bottom? No, it won't. We need to switch the olive gardens on as well. So water. We've only got 40 tonnes. Seeds, yes. And manure, yes. We want to... distribute and distribute and distribute. We need to... No, we aren't finished yet. We need to... I think these pop once you do this. So this one needs to do this. We will store the olives to begin with. Not sure how... I don't know that did I use these, or did I use another one? I think we did use them. I'm sure we used these. The Omatana ones. I'm sure we did. Right, okay, so if we speed time up, that should water that little lot. Well, it should at least show us whether this is actually going to work. Let's take it till 10 and see if anything distributes by 10. Wow, we had a little bit of a tick up from something. Right, let's have a look. Aha! The fact that they've gone blue means I don't really even need to look. So there's a little bit of seeds, a little bit of manure, a little bit of water. I think it probably will have destroyed all the water, because the water will go wherever it needs to go to. No, it's done very little actually. It's done what it needed to do to get everything going. So we're going to store the olives to begin with, and we are going to go into the soap business, because I love to bring out what is on the map. So then we need to... Yeah, we're going to do this ourselves next year. Well, we're making manure. We were making manure. Yeah, but we weren't making manure from here. We're making manure from JMGaming's special straw manure thing. So, and we're distributing that straight away. So there's 45 tonnes of straw. It is a slow one. Yeah, it's 12,000 odd, or 14 tonnes a day. But you know, I don't mean nasty, but we're a little thing, so I'm quite happy with that. Do we speed time up a little? I think we've done all that we need to do. I think now that we've started that going through... No, we haven't. I am being silly. We need some more water. Let's go and do a couple more of those. The rest's going to do, I think, the manure. Should we do another 70 tonnes of manure, so that we're a bit ahead of the game? That's the only thing with this type of thing. It has got... Yeah, for you to look... You've got to look after the business. You really have. Yarra Valley, we've... literally grapes and olives the same, and I'm not doing this to copy. It's just this is what the map is set up for. And this is, I mean, Yarra Valley also is really, in real life, is exactly set up. It's a famous region for wine. It is, so yeah, it is true. It's not me trying to copy, but this likewise is very similar. So we want manure, so we need to go back to the manure. And while that's filling, we're going to grab the other one and grab another Omatana. and then we're going to go to sleep and see how this happens by October, and then I think we're leaving it at that point. I'm quite pleased with we've done quite a lot of stuff really. Now then, we shall see just how good this is. To me, that doesn't look bad actually. That looks better than it's looked in a long time. It's been not that that would be difficult, it was fairly awful. I think we probably I think there's a bit I've missed there. Yeah, I don't think I actually did that because it was too close to the building, but we should now be able to go straight up that hill like we did before. But this thing is a beast for steering, so it's going to be hard for me to keep it straight. Still, practice makes perfect. It's the difficult things that make you better at the other things, really, isn't it? So, do we do 2 of these? I think what we'll do is we'll do one, empty one, grab the manure, move this out of the way, and we'll fill it. Yeah, we need to be, I think if we push like that, we should. Ooh. We can also do the start filling trick like that, and it'll fill it once you're done. And I've lost all sense of direction. Often do that. It's terrible, it really is. Right, do we reverse? I seem to be doing an awful lot of reversing recently. Yeah, I used to be afraid to do it and I would always go forwards and then, but it is true, practice makes perfect. Now I do think also it is true that triggers have gotten on and off, but I'm not sure that solids and liquids are treated as the same thing. I think the game differentiates between the two things. Now I do think this is probably going to be easier for me to reverse because there's not a lot of space. Apologies for that. Yeah, we shall see, because that is on that trigger. We've just seen that, we just emptied it, so let's just see if we stick this on the trigger too. Now, because Yarra Valley, in fact it was this very thing, so this should work because we've already done it on Yarra Valley and it did work. So right, let's try and go up the, ooh, yeah, it's 70 tons pushing with gravity downhill, it will do that. It's going to drop down a little, I think. Oh no, which goes the levels aren't too bad. Snow was not too bad actually, not too shabby. Fantastic. Now I do believe this won't show the trigger. Yeah, you've got to come off and on again. And especially I think while it's active, I think it might let me do it now. No. So somehow on Yarra Valley I managed to do something that we're not doing here, because I'm sure that's now going to show us it's on the trigger, unless of course I wasn't on the trigger and then it won't show that at all. No, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I think we need to do something there. I think we've, yeah, right, we may as well do that as well. And I think I'm quite happy with what we've got in there then. We'll sleep through 72 tons and 144 tons seeds. Oh no, it wasn't quite. I was going to say I put 10 tons in, but it wasn't exact. So right, let's go through till the morning on our now not floating. Well, I think it's floating a little. It's, you know, not a lot, but right, 9 o'clock, and we shall see what we shall see. You know, we're storing the olives at the present. We're saving up for our soap factory, which we're going to stick down the bottom where it was before, because we can distribute from a long way to that. So yeah, I'm quite happy. 125,972. I think most of that was our generator, in truth. Oh my life. Well, I think that is tempting. It is. Now, is that not amazing? We actually had this on Rombot originally. We are also on dollars, Mr. Smith. I think we ought to check that. Yeah, that's a trouble. Yeah, we're on euros now. Do we need another? Is it the 9 meter we've got? I think it is. I'm sure ours is a 9. Oh, it's not. It's a little. Wow. We could do... The 9 is a beaut. If we're going to do this a lot, which we are, for 23,000, you'd be nuts not to do that. Really? Now, remember, we're still looking for a lorry, but I think I'm right. The 380 horsepower, we can do that. This has had work on it as well. It is definitely... This is my favourite planter stroke seeder. And I am willing to skint myself for that fact that is there. So we're down to 14,388. Let's have a look at the state of play for the distributor and how everything's doing. And then we are going to leave it at that point. 8310. So that's gone down a little bit. It's just keeping everything topped up, almost like a minimal amount. Yeah, that's doing nicely. That's doing nicely. This is all going through. The other grapes are, yeah, it seems to be a steady 5,000 and odd each day. That should be up to... No, that's distributing, so that's going to be good. Water, seeds, a little tiny bit, but it doesn't need any more than that. The olives are up to 1761. Oh, we didn't see that. Yeah, we didn't show the trees had popped, did we? No. Once they get the water in that, they actually pop. Quite pleased with that. That's, yeah, pretty much how I imagined. I might soften the angles a bit. It's a little bit, but you would be able to get up here, and obviously by the magic of irrigation, which you probably really would do in a different way. It's not really magic, but yeah. So there we go. And they are olive trees, those nasty ones as well. This is what I was saying. This is the olive tree, and this is the one we planted. So you can see they are the same thing, only these are obviously not producing any fruit. Whereas these ones, if you look closely, you can see the fruit. So, can you? Yeah, it is missing. There's no fruit there. It's just like a empty. Whereas these are. So, there you go. Now then, so we cannot afford. But this is growing nicely. pH value perfect. Let's just show everything because it's doing nicely. Obviously, we've got a lot of work to do. I think that's going to be enough for the olives, but we shall see. I'm not. Is that 1761 every one? Because if that is the case, that's about 5 tons of olives every single day, which would represent quite a large. Yeah, I mean, we know these are almost like an approximation. The productions. Again, for the time element, I'd have to have a very, very large proper one to actually do this. So I'm quite happy with this, and I may well do this going forwards completely. Now, what on earth is that red? Have I left something over here? There's a flash of red. It's the top of the tree. Right, okay, fantastic. And that is where I'm going to leave this particular session. So we've still got that ready for something that's a bit bigger. I'm not going to do the... Yeah, I know I could do the soap factory here, but I'm trying to sort of play things for where they would be. And the productions can actually stay wherever they want to be. So, yeah, we've got 2 barley fields, which we're going to... I think we are going to do is seeds. I do. Animals are a thing, but if this is our neck of the woods, it's going to be difficult to do. I don't think we're going to go big. I think we might have... I'm thinking, let me just, yeah, as we leave, obviously we need to establish our business a little bit better. Yeah, the olives are only just growing, as we've just seen, which actually is quite coincidental to the fact that October is the month that we actually would harvest said items. So, yeah, let's have a look. Animals, and what do we go into? I've done pigs. I've not done chickens. The one that I would like to do, we could do bees as well for honey. Sheep don't mind steep pastures. No, they don't. That is true. Now, we were going to buy this field next. I think, yeah, we may have to take liberties with literally leveling this a little bit, because I can't see any other way that we could possibly make use of this. Except for a bit in here where that looks like you could sort of do that, but I think we're going to have to drop it down. I know JMGaming loves his I think they're still not proper olive trees. It's not an olive grove, I don't think, but we should see if we No, it's not. It isn't. It's just, yeah, it is actually a field of its own. So, right. So yeah, I think we might have to take liberties with that. And it does go all the way over here, but this bit looks like it might only need a bit of smoothing. Yeah, there's the line there. So this would be the next field that we would buy. And then this is the field that I'm not looking forward to owning because it's rather monstrous. It is. That would need a massive chunk taken out of about there, I should say. And this bit here needs dropping, so I should say leveling sort of, and then smoothing a little bit. So I would say I'm going to guesstimate, because actually when we were doing it I did notice we only used about 140 grand for all of the leveling and work we did on that other field. So, but leveling is the dearest, so I think we need to level the top off that, and then literally yeah, I'm just trying to, as I'm looking at it, I'm trying to look at the work. So I think we can do it, but we might have to take liberties actually getting it done. And this one likewise, this is equally a bit messy. I don't suppose it would help our thing here if we leveled this, but obviously not in this crop in the ground. So yeah, I think there's a lot of work involved in getting that right, really, which is, it's a bit like the Peak District. There are an awful lot of things which don't lend themselves. This is almost doable, but I mean the Peak District, there are some severe things that nobody can do anything other than sheep, because there's no way, unless you've got bulldozers. Well, no, you can't bulldoze a mountain. You can't, because you own a little tiny strip of it. So isn't that beautiful? Even the mist, it is. Anyway, yeah, I have bothered you enough. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I am pleased with our progress. I am. It's really true, and I'm chuffed that we've done a lot of this. He says as he sees another bit that's not quite right. Mind you, oh no, it'd be me when I did this. Yeah, that would have done something to it. Yeah, and it's also got floaty legs, so I might have a little bit of a go on this just as I leave, and you'll see it's fixed hopefully next time. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye for now.